They got YouTube.
Okay, yeah. The sage is here, and she's going to take you on a journey this evening. I said yes to the Lord, but only He heard my yes. The world didn't stop and take notice. I don't recall a flag waving or a palm leaf lifted because I said yes. At an early age, God whispered in my ear and breathed over me, and with the wave of a hand pronounced the last rites over the old me and commissioned a new me to proclaim the Trinity.
What?
They touched my lips with the dark iron finger glowing red with the amber illuminated coal, and commanded me to speak to that which was in the beginning and forever shall be. You see, I said yes to the Lord, but only He heard my yes. The world didn't stop to take notice. I don't recall a flag waving or a palm leaf lifted because I said yes. I said yes to the burden of convincing a people that favor ain't about fairness, and salvation is not a country club membership, and blessings don't equate to privilege, and grace don't mean that karma won't show up on the scene.
What?
Bidding a hard-headed people to come, I declare that on this journey you will have toil and terror. You will have days of dark and light. But with joy running through our blood-stained veins, we can clearly proclaim that love still lives. I said yes to forsaking all others and following you. This prophetic life gets lonely. It's thankless, often restless. And there is no difference in the yes that was offered to love the still me and you. God promised He would take over my mouth and spit the words on the mic, so I said yes, but the world didn't see that the new me grew in thee without a clue as to what shall be, so I sat with an attitude in the pew. Really. There are days that I don't feel you, I don't believe you, I turn on the TV and I can't see you. Parents of murdered children looking to me to pray to you, and what about the man that did good all his life that deserts you because life deserted him? What is a prophet to do or look to? Yet I said yes to the Lord. Still praying for more witnesses to join and tell this wonderful story, willing to give up that cheap grace for a crown of glory, where love still wins in the end, and faith is not just words, but life over death. And hope is not just prosperity, but charity. Then they took me up on top of the mountain and showed me my reward. I said yes to the Lord, but only He heard my yes. The world didn't stop. I don't recall a flag waving or a palm leaf lifted because I said yes.
All right.
Oftentimes when we say yes to something new, to the creativity, to a new venture, there are some stumbling blocks.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
That ringing in your ear when rejection sounds off like a wake-up call. Your boo. That clanging sound from a skeptic's doubting words disguised as hopeful encouragement offered by a person you deemed friend. Your boo. That envious coworker that uses your ears as a garden, planting seeds of uncertainty, preventing you from reaping the bountiful harvest hidden in that promotion. Your boo. That jealous-hearted family member that dismisses your accomplishments as you acting high and mighty because you chose higher learning over just getting high. All those boos, you're surrounded by boos, but really, you're just booed up.
Yeah.
The ammunition needed to catapult you into your success. Booed up, the buoyancy produced when naysayers fire torpedoes at your dreams, but you still float to the surface.
Yeah.
Booed up, that fuel produced when haters combust, igniting the abundances of joy from the smoke they thought they were blowing up your ass. Booed up, the atheist that never believed in you, but somehow shows up to your acceptance speeches after every triumph.
Yeah.
Booed up, that slingshot used to fire holes in your plans, but the shrapnel is victory wounds for a plan for someone else's tactic of defense. Booed up, Booed up.
Make it up. We don't know.
Energy.
Booed up. The rebuttal from nemesis, affectionately called devil's advocates, whose objections are incentives propping you up for advancement.
All right.
Your boos, your motivators, your cheerleaders, your hype squad, all are masquerading yays, working in your favor.
Yeah.
All right. Now that was for Pastor Mike because he had this sermon on Booed Up, and I couldn't get that song out of my head, and so that was my inspiration. So thank you. But along the journey, there are other things that kind of happen to us. Interfere. That place that you enter to manipulate outcomes, usurping your will over the Most High. Free will was granted, but you're afraid of the unknown. So rather than entering your fears, trusting that the Creator ordained your every footstep so that each home you enter there's peace, you failed to ring the doorbell. Entering your fears, confronting the unknown that paralyzed that somersault you should have taken into your destiny. Entering your fears, that leap of faith that produces outcomes, because hesitation is not a deal breaker, it's a partnership maker for your success. Interfere, that action you now take each time you put one foot in front of the other foot and begin to walk in unknown territories. You interfere with plans of destruction and stagnation when entering your fears, scared as shit, but letting them see you sweat is the momentum needed to accomplish what naysayers predicted would annihilate you.
Right.
Enter your fears, because there's nothing to fear but fear. The very one that didn't have the balls to get out of their own misery, so now they wait eagerly to interfere with your escape. So interfere. Walk through that door, entering your fear, and discover that fear ain't even home.
I'm going to steal that poem.
I know, right?